Russ and Lars go live.
When?
Now
Many times.
Okay. So this isn't actually going out live, but we're testing everything. It's took me a good few hours to set this up, try and set this up, and I still haven't done it very well, I don't think.
No.
Because the sound, yeah, we had several issues, how to connect it to a Mac. Anyway, that's all the boring stuff.
Yeah.
So we're using the audio from the ZR, and then, but we was going to use the Rode mics, but
tell the truth,
they weren't charged, which doesn't make sense because they're charging from the pod.
Preparation.
Preparation.
Test to prepare.
I also have to think about power from the ZR because it doesn't. Oh, it is charging from a computer now. You see the top?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. There.
That's all right then. Why wasn't it doing it earlier? I don't know. But anyway, right.
You're learning a lot.
Hey,
you're learning a lot.
So this is a test because next time we go live, we'll give people advanced knowledge.
Don't need it because when I sit there for half an hour, I'll get working.
And then they can clear their diaries, get the popcorn.
Yeah.
But have a different dynamic to our channel because usually we're just talking at the camera, but we'll have people commenting on the side and interacting. And it'd be like
pretty exciting.
Yeah, a new dimension to Russ and Lars.
Usually.
But we asked for some questions. I want to go through some of them now.
Okay.
Okay, first question is, what and when to expect in a Z7 Mark III?
I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't think there'll be a Z7 Mark III.
No, I don't. I mean, if they were going to do it, I would have thought they would have done it by now. I mean, what would a Z7 Mark III give you that any of the other
Z8
don't?
Yeah, so the Z8 is pretty much it. Well, some people said that they want it smaller and lighter because the Z8 is quite big and heavy compared to a Z6 frame, isn't it? Nothing. And they wouldn't need the super duper features of the Z8 like full electronic sensor and all that kind of thing. They just want a smaller. They might just not use a Z7 Mark II or Z7 I. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'll make one, and maybe they shouldn't because
people like Z7 Mark II, but they just prefer better autofocus. But
that's the Z8.
Exactly, it's a Z8. Yeah.
Yeah, and the grip is really so good on the Z8, isn't it? It's nice. You don't feel as heavy as it seems because of the grip.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
So that answers that. I mean, you were saying earlier about people think we have a direct link to.
We don't. Well, that is hard to believe.
Well, they did though once.
Yeah, it was many years ago when they actually offered to send us something, and then they gaslighted you.
Well, the problem was because my Z8 took 6 months to get it wrong to get back to me.
Yeah.
And they phoned me up to apologise, which is great.
Yeah.
And they said, well, yeah, we've sent you stuff.
What do you want?
Yeah.
And you said, blah, blah, blah. 3 Z9s, 2 Z8s, and that's before you put them off. So,
well, no, they never got that far. They stopped responding to email. We don't have any.
we don't.
But we're multi-brand anyway now, aren't we? We've been like it from our first video.
We've integrated Sony into your workflow, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've been like it the whole time as well. And I found this in my home cupboard.
Yes.
Olympus.
Yeah, I used to have little cameras like that.
14 megapixel.
13. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I know.
Good.
5 times optical zoom.
Wow.
I can't power it up because I don't know where the charger is. And the ports are so old, I haven't got nothing to power.
If you could, you don't need anything else. But if you got all that, 14 megapixels and 5 times optical. That was good,
isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know when I've got all the foot.
Actually, you don't get. I mean, they were great for a little pocket phone. You don't get pocket cameras like that now, do you?
No. Well, that's what I was saying because it's smaller than a mobile phone.
I suppose that's it. That's mobile phone is the equivalent, though, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have optical zoom.
It's not going to be, but well.
But these have become really popular now with the TikTokers because it has a retro look.
They're using
full digital quality camera. That's what they like them, yeah. But anyway, that was a sidebar. That's good. That's I suppose what this is about. It's question 2. Do you think an updated crop sensor Nikon is on the roadmap?
What's that? Z50 Mark III?
I think this refers to the D500, which is still really popular with wildlife and sports people.
Yeah, but a lot of people used to compare the Z50 with the D500 and say it was great. And
I think the Mark II is the Z50 Mark II is very close to it.
yeah,
But I think they want high megapixel crop sensor. So I was at the marsh today getting my otter.
that's cruel, you know. He shot an otter today.
Tasty. But I was with a lot of people. They all had DX cameras, and they were using that 28 to 400. You know that
Nikon, yeah,
a super zoom.
Yeah.
So you had a DX, Z52 with that lens.
right.
They said it's equivalent of 650 and a good light.
See, back in the day, I think you couldn't. Is it true you couldn't go more than 24 megapixels or something on a DX camera?
Yeah.
And now they've broken that. I don't know the science behind it all, but they've broken that barrier, haven't they? So I've no idea how many megapixels a Z50 Mark II has got there. Is it more than a Mark I? That's true. It in a live. You can't Google it.
It's kind of big, that.
So
I think it's about
just shows our utter lack of knowledge about anything, really, when you just waffling away. But
we found out.
so, I mean, that's what I would. My question back to the question would be: what are you looking for that's not in the Z50 Mark II? Perhaps it is more megapixels.
Yeah,
I think.
and VR as well, really.
Because if you've got a DX camera, which effectively multiplies your focal length by 1.5, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And you add more megapixels, then I suppose it's quite a good choice for sports, wildlife.
VR is, I think, is essential, and they don't tend to put that in DX cameras. They put it in the lenses.
And why is that? Because there's not room in
I guess so.
the cameras are smaller or whatever.
Yeah. So interesting question, though.
You do look at, try and find out if they've got anything on the timeline, don't you? And, or the roadmap, and there's nothing like that showing up anywhere.
I don't think so. They just released the Z50 Mark II. They won't be releasing anything else.
No,
for a while, I don't think. Okay. As wedding photographers, have you considered the Tamron 35 to 150 f2 to 2.8?
Have you?
I did, then I seen the weight and size of it, and it put me off straight away.
We picked it up at a photography show, didn't we, a year or two ago? And it's quite a chunky old lens, isn't it?
Really heavy.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great range, but it's not a small eye lens. So.
No, but it's really popular for obvious reasons of the focal length around the aperture. But also I've seen some things where it doesn't have the same coatings on. So if you're shooting into the sun and things like that, that's what you get for the S lenses, isn't it? And Nikon lenses generally. It's more expensive ones.
You wash my mouth out, but has Sony got an equivalent? Because you change cameras to use their f2 zoom lower down in the range.
Yeah.
Have they got a good, more compact size lens?
Of course they have. No, they released this year, they released the 50 to 150 f2.
Right.
And again,
f2. Yeah. So if you were going to go, that's the way you were going then, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is that big and chunky, or?
It's chunky. It's about the same size as our 70 to 200.
Right, okay.
Which is manageable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go that way because I know, again, but that's a thing that lacking lens options we've talked about a few times now. People love it because of the focal length and the aperture, but they much prefer to get the on brand.
So, I mean, asking questions about whether Nikon is going to bring out anyway. I mean, they really do need to concentrate on lenses, don't they? Carrying on. But I mean, we did have, I'm preempting some other questions, but somebody asked about why I think the Z mount was a particularly wide mount, the lens.
Yeah, that's one of the questions we can answer that.
So, and I think I remember back in the day, it was a big marketing thing. Like, we've got this brand new Z mount, coming out. It's going to be, for the mirrorless cameras, and it's going to give us so much more opportunities with lenses, and the lenses being able to capture more light. But if you put their lens range up against Sony and Canon, they struggle a bit, don't they? Not in terms of quality or anything, but in terms of size and weight. So,
which is weird because Sony has the smallest mount, but they have the smallest and lightest primes, like the same apertures. Because the promise was it's bigger mounts, so you could have faster lenses, smaller and lighter glass, apparently, But it's kind of happened. I'm not really sure. I'm not. It goes into this science-based part of photography that I don't know much about. It goes over my head. You have to be like Gerald and
yeah, you don't need to know about it. You just want to use a camera to take photos and photos, do you? But I know it's, but some people obviously really, it's very interesting to us.
Yeah.
The people with bigger brains than us. Right?
Yeah.
Men are us around.
Yeah. Okay. Can't answer that one. Well, we have got a question. Z6III with 800 6.3 or OM1 system. So I'd never used the OM system, but you know someone who does, don't you? But
yeah, and they use it for sport. I get fantastic, very sharp photos. But their lens is probably a £6,000 lens. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you go really top end in terms of price range and quality and the lenses, you can get some fantastic. So, I mean, if it's great for sports, it'd be great for wildlife, no doubt.
yeah,
I mean, back in the day, I had a lot of micro four thirds cameras. I bought them when I had my Nikon D750 and wanted, more video based cameras. And back in the day, then you got Panasonic GH2, GH3, etc. And then the lenses are half the size, half the weight. They're great. And then I did buy Olympus EPL something or other, small, tiny little compact camera, which was brilliant with the very small lenses, etc. But obviously things have moved on massively since then. Yeah, but they're still micro four thirds, so they're doing, as far as I know. Yeah. And Olympus and Panasonic have always been interchangeable with the lens mounts. It's interesting. It's a great, there's some people just swear by micro four thirds and stick with it.
Yeah.
And I know, certainly, as I said, with the very expensive high-end lenses you can get, and with what they've developed the bodies as well, with terms of the sensor and the processors, it's a pretty interesting.
Very expensive.
Yeah, but I mean, so is everything. Full frame Nikon, Canon, Z or so.
Yeah, that's interesting. Because I mentioned the wildlife photographers using DX, because why would you need full frame when you're cropping in so much most of the time anyway? Therefore, you're using the same space.
I'm going to go down this rabbit hole. He's cropping a full frame photo the same as a DX on the DX sensor. Do you get the same quality and Russ?
Next question. How is the ZR so far?
Funny you should say. Exactly. You did have a little bit of a panic today.
Yeah, because I was using...
We've already been preparing this for 7 hours, trying to get them working.
So I was trying to monitor the sound to see what the sound was like. I plugged in...
Particularly because you'd forgotten to charge up your microphones, obviously. So now we're badging it as a test of a ZR audio.
Yeah.
Brackets, forgot to charge up the mic.
Anyway, I plugged in my old Apple headphones and the ZR went crazy. Like none of the buttons responded, and then if I pressed the power button, it started to record.
Yeah,
and that's all it would do.
You couldn't get the menu up on the back, none of the buttons on the back worked. And you didn't know it was anything to do with that.
No,
it's only when you finally
unplugged
it, and it all went back to normal again.
So that's crazy. I don't know what.
Apart from that, how is your ZR doing?
I've only used it. I've only had it a week, but I really enjoy using it. Got a lot of confidence last night. I went to the marsh to do the commemoration, and I just took that because you just need wide, don't you, for commemoration. And I had that screen, and there's a few people around me saying, "That's an amazing screen. What is that? I've never seen anything like it." I said, "Well,
funny you should ask me."
Yeah,
as I've been holding it out.
I don't want to be like this, a big bright screen lighting up. Yeah. But it gets a lot of attention like that because of the screen size. It's quite unique for modern camera these days. But yeah, I'm still working through the many codecs and options of film quality, and it's all going over my head, and it's really confusing. But
it's on auto, it's really fun.
But I didn't buy it for all the different codecs anyway. But I'm enjoying the delve into videography and seeing what I can get out of it. But I love the screen, and I want to go street photography just to take stills of it as well, just to see how it works. But so far, and going back from that screen to other cameras is difficult because I find myself, what's going on?
Particularly with your Sony that's got a tiny screen until you update that one day.
Yeah. Well, that leads us into
All right, yeah, here we go.
any future buys next year planned.
When you say next year, when we're talking about Russell, it's next month, next week, tomorrow, generally.
Well, yeah.
I think you should say that. He's got this DPD bag.
Mr. Right.
I've no idea what it is.
But yeah, what's the quick? Yeah. So, what have you got anything planned for next year to buy?
No, I'm selling.
I could counter that argument. DJI, probably.
Oh, yeah, as well. Yeah, okay.
The Osmo Pocket.
We both got an Osmo Pocket 3 at the moment.
Yeah, we love it, don't we?
It's great.
And I use
What
it
is
so much. I use it for every wedding now.
Yeah.
Because I have it mounted under my.
You're welcome. I got it, and he was like, "Yeah, tiny little thing that's no good."
Yeah.
10 minutes later, he's got one.
And with the gimbal, for moving action, the gimbal is amazing.
Well, I mean, DJI, I've been doing fantastic gimbals on drones for like a million years.
Yeah.
So,
but the quality you can get out of it, just in standard, is really good.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So yeah, you're right. If Osmo 4 is supposed to be announced this month.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting to see.
It depends what they can do with it.
Yeah.
Knowing DJI and Hasselblad, this would be amazing. For me, I want optical zoom and a higher bit rate for video. That's pretty much it.
A sensor.
Maybe a new sensor, we should need it. But you have to think about it, it's not weatherproof.
Yeah.
Because I was out in the rain with it today, then I realised that, okay, that's pretty hard. And there's little things like that.
It's not, I mean, if you've got like a GoPro type thing or a DJI action camera, you can switch them off, stick them in your pocket, put it out, it's weatherproof. Where it is a bit fiddly to protect it, to put it back into its little case, to put it in your pocket. And not only half protected, really. So yeah, it's not, but in the right circumstances, it's brilliant. How it does. So that's why there's loads of people on YouTube who use them just for filming their videos. And particularly, photographers, but not just photographers. Those are other YouTube creators. So yeah, that's you're right. I would.
Seeing what they do.
I would have a look.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm trying to just slim down my gear really because I've got lenses that I haven't used in ages and cameras, Z50 Mark I and the 24-70 that I lent you to try. And straight away, Mose, it was too big, it's too heavy, and the lens is external zooming into, and you have to.
Because the ZR has opened new things. So it's a small light body. So I'd like a small light zoom. And this is the closest thing we've got to it, isn't it? But it's annoying that you have to do that. You have to extend it to use it.
No, it's not.
You have to extend it even more.
Just do it once, and then that's it. And then put it when you finish.
Yeah.
You put your camera away, and then you turn it back round.
Yeah,
it's difficult, isn't it?
It needs an update, Carl.
Well, okay. But I must admit, that was when I first bought my Z6 Mark I in March 2019. It came with that. It's the only lens I have with it, and it was super sharp.
Yeah, it's great lens. Great lens. Great quality.
Great value as well when you can put it in.
Well, yeah, I mean every camera
package with the camera, but
every camera store is about 20 of these listed. Yeah, I use mine.
Although I said how good it is, but then I probably haven't used it for 3 years, so I'm going to have to sell it, and I won't get much for it now. But again, I need to, I've got various lenses I never use.
Well, I've sold the most I have this year, more than any other time, especially
when you bought a lot as well. Though.
Yeah. Wow. Let's find out what this is.
Right there.
What do you think it is? No, I bought all the ZR to use in the ZR.
Oh, right. Well, it's going to be a lens then. What with you? I never know whether it's going to be like his camera. I'm seeing camera body.
But yeah, it's because I want small lights.
Presumably an Nikon lens, Oh, how are you going to take off, man? So I've got a pipe pen not in my pocket.
Oh, yeah, small one. What's in the box? It's a small box.
Maybe see the pen mesh. Got my trunk keys.
No, some car keys.
It's not a pen. I'm not got a pen. But I have got a pen. I'm not got a pen in that pocket. Anyway.
So, how light it is? Small and light. What do you think it is?
It's a small and light lens. Nikon. It's going to be fairly wide angle. Is it a prime or is it prime or something?
Wow. But one of the first things I'm going to do is to test the field curvature on it, because I've had
Really, it's all about field curvature and sensory. That's people.
people are appreciating it. Somebody says my 28 to 120 is faulty, based on the pictures I've got.
Okay.
Yeah.
You will picture.
Yeah, that's it. It's soft and back and top sensors from
Old technology. What's that? Well, it's like across the parcel.
So this was from London Camera Exchange.
Oh, yeah.
It's small. I sold this lens 4 months ago.
28mm, Dennis. It's going to be a 28mm. Because I know you were.
But so I sold it for 180.
Something.
I sold it for 180. £180. I bought it for 140. They've got promotion on it.
Okay.
So it's great this time of year. There we go. The 28 2.8 2.8 value of the camera. Wet focus on it.
Just need a Leica, mate.
Wet focus.
Here comes it.
Yeah, I want. This is a small compact prime. I can put on a ZR, and it's really compact and light. Obviously, I was looking at the 26 version, but it's 3 times the cost, even on the used market. That 26 wafer lens, 26 2.8 wafer lens, 3 times the cost.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. Back in the day, I remember there was lots of comparisons of the two, wasn't there?
And there wasn't that much between them. Well, this is
losing price though.
£140. Well, the lens.
Where'd you get that? So that's used on the
London Camera Exchange, but it looks brand new to me, new condition. To test it. Yeah, this on the ZR for small, really compact. So basically, with this lens on it and the camera, we're talking about 700-800 gram total.
Okay.
So I think it would be really good. £140 is amazing. But for next year for me, maybe upgrade the Sony A1. I'm not sure that at A7 V now. There's arguments that the A1 is still better in some ways.
Is it probably a lot more expensive, isn't it?
Well, my version, the Mark I.
What about an A1 Mark II compared to an A7 V?
Again, Gerald Dunn said it's about 85% the same. But
the price was, I mean.
Oh, it's trickle the cost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably the Sensorino speed.
It is. But yeah, I've got to look into it because I'm in no rush anyway.
No rush. That means he'll get it next Wednesday instead of Tuesday. That's all that means with Russell.
But it's an interesting one. I'll see how that goes for next year. So DJI Osmo 4, if the specs are good, and it's maybe upgrade the Sony, but that's kind of it. But like you, I've sold a lot this year. My shelves are looking a lot more empty, and I like that. I like sizing down and exchanging. I'm going to sell my Z F as well once I do my full review of it again.
Yeah,
that's going to go for definitely because this has replaced it.
Yeah,
but the last question is: who is your favourite photographer, and do you have one?
I hate questions like that. It's like asking me who my favourite music artist. I've never really got an answer because like everybody else, normally say, what's your favourite photography book? Your favourite photography? They just have an answer. No.
Oh, come on.
I tell you what I do like is that guy that's got a photography channel. Is it Harry Borden?
Oh, right. Okay.
He's like a really well-known portrait photographer of famous celebrities. He's got a great channel with his son, and he tells stories about all these people he's photographed and good and the bad. And he's just so self-effacing, and he just tells it as it is. Yeah. So I really respect him for telling us how it is and what these people are like.
Okay, that's good.
And he's managed to he's got loads of photos in galleries and prizes, but he's just like a normal guy, but who tells you as it is, but he's actually really good at what he does. So I really respect him. Trouble is, I do watch a lot of YouTube, but I mean, you could say, who's your favorite photographer YouTuber is a completely different question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Totally different question.
So, we're in the YouTube world, we just get where that's kind of centric, isn't it?
So I suppose one of my sort of imposter syndrome type things in my head, though, is people will say, "Oh, such and such is a brilliant photographer," and you'll see a load of their photos, and for me, it's probably on my wrong side of my brain, probably really, because I'm probably not as creative as you are. I look at them and think, "Oh, I don't really know why that's brilliant photo."
No, it's always subjective, isn't it?
I know it is.
That's what art is.
But then I get near myself thinking, why can't I tell that that's a much better photo? You know, that makes that photographer really good. I can't always see what it is that other people are seeing in it.
Well, that's. I find that with a lot of photographers. It's the way art is, isn't it? There's not going to like everything. You just like what you like. But yeah, there we go. Right, I don't know how this is going to turn out.
So you're going to just post this now without editing it?
I might have to edit the sound because it might be really bad.
Maybe you can't chop bits out because then it's defeating the object. Apart from the 3 minutes at the beginning that took us to get started.
The sound level looks low, so I'm going to see.
Yeah, but you haven't edit the actual rest of it.
How do we download it?
Yeah, I know you can, but I'm saying you shouldn't edit it. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
should.
but if the sound's rubbish, they can't hear it.
All right. Okay. Right. Let me get. Okay. You're allowed to edit the sound, but you can't chop.
Oh no, I'll be editing.
Because then it's
Edit visuals. It's just bad sound.
because they've got to see us humming and hawing and get to. If you're going to actually do a proper live.
Yeah. So. Okay. Right. Yes. So we'll.
Oh no! Hang on. He's got a box of goodies.
This is good thing Laurie like filming his videos, and I always forget something in.
I always forget some other things up.
A box full of goodies that we've been sent to review, and we'll go quickly through these. So we have Yongnuo 51.8.
Okay.
We have the Brighton Star 35 1.4 manual.
Merry Christmas.
We have a Brighton Star 50 0.95 version 2.
What? 0.95
manual.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we have
Leica.
and a Godox IT32 Sony though. And I'll ask the receiver for it as well. The strange thing about this flash, I'll just quickly mention, the hot shoe detaches. So you can put it on a receiver.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Yeah. So then how does it attach? Is it magnetic or something?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's interesting, isn't it? Sorry. Always innovations. But yeah, we've got all this to come. I'll release to keep us busy over the next few months. But okay, right, let's sign off this and I was going to say, see you next time.
See you next time, hopefully, live, if the technology works.
All right. Goodbye. And 30 minutes.